Boom, we are live, guys. And we are here with one of the guys, the Vest.Mann. And this guy is going to talk a little with us. That is Hannes. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm fine, thank you.
First of all, before we started, like always, can you present to everybody is going to come to the live? And don't forget, we are in Facebook. I'm going to put all the links for all the one wheel groups and vests now. Everybody who don't like to go in Facebook, or there is Twitter, there is Facebook, and we have YouTube. You can choose. The important thing is for you to come, and if you have questions, leave there, and we're going to try to is going to try to answer all the questions. First of all, my first question I always make to everybody who come to this live stream. How do you start it? What is your background? Is the
Yeah,
one wheel the first thing you started? Tell us a little more about you, my friend.
yeah, my background is definitely here in the mountains with the snow. I'm snowboarding, and I was like, yeah, it's more than 20 years ago now. I've been a snowboard pro, and I competed in competitions like World Cup, slopestyle, and big air, and also I competed in the World Championship. So that's my background, and but I didn't think that I would ever come back like this on another board. And it was for the last 10 years. I was just going once or twice a season. I went snowboarding, and I thought that's it for my life. So I quit it, and then yeah. I mean, I turned 40 when I started to ride one wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have lots of us start to the one wheel later on, but the one wheel is not
Yeah,
so old, my friend.
but I am.
So, first of all, my friend, when you started, what was your first one wheel that you buy?
Yeah, now it's almost 3 years ago when I started with a XR from Future Motion. Yeah,
Okay. And how do you see the evolution from everything?
yeah, that's really hard to tell from my point where I live because there's not so much going on here. I just see it on the social media, and that's also the reason why I am using the social media. So that got me very far into it, and I connected to lots of people. And then I went to visit them. So in Europe, I was in France, in Italy, I was in Poland, and yeah, to meet others. And first, I started to meet people in Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah, my friend. And how long we're going to go directly to one of the main questions I was talking with you. I just want to say hello to everybody is coming. I'm sharing now with all the groups in Facebook because there's a lot of groups of one wheels in Facebook. You have to share it. So first of all, my friend, today you are the Vest.Mann. You are a guy who goes very fast. uh, how do you see the difference of riding? You because you are crazy, my friend. Riding,
Okay.
you do some stuff that I don't see nobody do it.
Yeah, thank you. So the speed is wasn't actually that what I was looking for, but I realized pretty soon that when I had the XR, I was limited by the speed. So I was cruising, so for us at 27 or up to 30 kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. So just on trails, cruising around, and yeah, I had nosedives, not because I didn't know how to ride, but I was like pushing it, and yeah, I had to learn it, so I can't push more.
Hmm.
And now, I mean, I'm scared to go to the limits. I don't want to go to the limits, but I can now, I can really cruise at 20 miles per hour, and I don't have to be scared of a nosedive. I'm super safe, and I can go up to 25. I'm still super safe. And now, yeah, just today, I was able to finish the build of this one. I had it already with the Superflux motor and the torque battery. Yeah, but now
Show us a little more.
yeah,
Show us a little more and talk about what you have there. What is it? Just for
yeah,
us to see it. I'm going to change here because no, I just going to
not
change.
the ATV.
Let's change here and
Yeah.
show us a little more. Tell us a little more
Yeah.
about this baby.
Yeah, I've already set it up in November when I first got the Superflux and also the Thunder Rails from Fungineers, and I had the same 84 voltage battery inside and the Vesc. But the only difference is now that I have a different controller box. It was a plastic box, the one that everybody is using now. I had the flow glider box, and yeah, I was able to ride very fast and everything, but I wasn't able to go up the mountains like I did with the stock Future Motion motor, the hypercar. And I want to compare this. And the Vesk overheated very quickly. So so that's the reason why I changed to this box now. Maybe you can see it. So it's
That is a very.
it's
nice.
really white. It's white.
Everything is white there.
Yeah, so sorry, but actually, yeah, okay.
Put on
Sorry.
the front of you. Put on the front of you, then you can see it because you are black.
Yeah.
You see it, the difference.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
That way you
that
can see
works.
it.
So
Wow, that
now
is
this
clean work, huh?
Yeah, it's the float box, and
Okay.
it's made complete full aluminum box.
Wow,
And
that is nice.
yeah,
Can you get it in different colors or just it's going to be in this color?
No, it's white, and yeah, can come closer. Yeah. It's white, but you can have a transparent lid here,
Okay.
and then you can see the inside of the controller box. Yeah, and also you have the screws here. That means you can just open the controller, but I have no tools here now, so I don't open it. It takes
Yeah,
time.
my
a bit.
friend, you
But
have
you
you have
only
your
have to take off the footpad, and then you can work inside. Yeah.
So guys, I just want to say that he has is in Instagram and he has his Facebook and he has his YouTube channel. Maybe he can make a video explaining how to open and everything. That way, guys, you can see it how everything.
Definitely. I will do that. I want to show it, and I want to compare and check and test if now everything works fine and overheating is not an issue anymore. That's what I want to do next. I just built it today, so I got the last component here for the float box. Yeah, that's what I want
And the
to
rails,
do.
what is that from rails?
The rails are the Thunder rails, and you can change the height here from 3 different. I have it now at the lowest. It's a low rider.
Which company makes that?
Fungineers.
Okay, that's
It's a Fun Wheel ST for Superflux and Thunder rails.
okay.
And I have the battery it's the torque battery from the Chai battery made it, and for me it was Igor from One Wheel Rider. He made my pack, and also he sponsored me some parts like the torque bumper, and at the front I have the fangs because what I want to do is you can go 40 miles per hour with this. And I already did a 100-meter sprint, and I was up to 33 miles per hour, and that was with the old motor. So now this motor gives 20% more, and yeah, 40 miles per hour is possible. But as I said, now I'm scared. I'm happy to cruise at 20 and 25 super safely, but maybe once I have to show that it is possible to go 40. I don't know.
I see,
Yeah,
my friend, some videos from you. You going to the
yeah,
limit, and that is we have to have a little. I think there is a limit for the one wheel of speeding. I think we have to think.
yes.
The big problem is always the nosedive, and
Yeah, but I will start in a nose track, in a nose track, and I go all the way. Yeah,
so let's put it this way. The day that you have the Vesc, we see that there is lots of races, and we
yeah.
ride the two of us in private, and you'd like to talk because the people ask is about racing regulations to race with the Vesc. Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, for me, last year was all about promoting Vesk and the capabilities of Vesk, and I was trying to improve everything and to help to improve it. And it was not that good as it is now, and when I started, yeah. And I won. Although I won two races last year, so the first one was in May, maybe, or in June, I don't know. And the second, yeah, this one was in September. There was lots of European riders. The best of European riders were there. Yeah, and I won the quarterfinal, the semifinal, and the final. And it was always from start. So I was leading pole position, and the final was a bit challenging. I had Vincent from France always directly behind me, and he pushed me to the limit. Yeah, but I was able to hold it back.
But
Yeah,
today, I think this year is going to be more events. I was talking with the guys, and they tell
yeah,
me the event in Belgium is not going to happen anymore. It's very sad that we lose a event for another event from one wheel here. I was very
yeah,
happy because I know that it's going to be in Portugal, it's going to be in Italia, and it's going to be in Belgium. Now in Belgium, it's not going to happen no more. Then we're going to have in Scotland another event. I know that the guys from Czech Republic, they're going to make always. They has a big group of one-wheel riders, and they do a lots of good events there. That is the
yeah.
X race. Yeah. I
You
love this.
forgot two now. We had one in Switzerland, and we will do it again in Switzerland. And
Yeah.
I hope everybody is coming now, because last year it was only 20 riders from Switzerland, and nobody from outside Switzerland, from
Yeah,
Europe.
but my friend, can I tell you
Yeah,
something? Now we know each other. You have
yeah,
to share with all of us that we can put the propaganda out. Sometimes is a little more propaganda, and then we can come, all of us. Sometimes we don't know all the places I know.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
I
I
think
understand that. I know we made it, and now they know us. And okay, yeah, I play a good part in that Swiss One Wheel Club, because I'm well known, and I'm pretty sure that lots of riders will come this year. It's in June,
is it
and
going to be in June? Okay, in June, what we have, I can tell you directly that you know, because it's important
yeah,
for
we
us to.
know it. We know.
Yeah, okay, you know it, but you have to say for the community.
Yeah,
The important thing is for us to share. You have to tell us the dates that we can put, because we have places for all the events in Europe, and we put all the events there that everybody can see it. That way, you can have more riders there. And that is the important for all of us, is to grow this sport. And I know in Switzerland is illegal to ride.
yes, it's illegal. and that's why we started with that one week club. So we are an official club in Switzerland, and we managed to get a big arena, and there we can ride. We can go inside. We will have a freestyle park set
Mm-hmm.
up inside, and outside we will have a circuit for races for again. How do you say that? For riders
To make
together.
tricks.
No, outside it's the race on a trail and street mixed,
Mm-hmm.
and we try to get also a second trail just for cruising,
Okay.
because yeah, as you said,
But the
it's
trails is
illegal.
going to be downhill. The trail,
Um,
or is straight.
it's a no, it's a short track with
Mm-hmm.
street.
Mm-hmm.
It starts on pavement, then it goes uphill, a short section on trail, then it's flat, and then downhill again. But
Okay.
it's only a short circuit, and maybe we go 2 times, and then will have a bigger. I hope we will have a bigger trail just for cruising, for rides. No racing there, because, as you said, it's illegal in Switzerland. We can't
Yeah.
go everywhere. We can't do group rides like just let's go. No, because maybe the police stops us, and then everybody has to
Yeah.
pay.
So
Yeah.
we have directly a person who is making the questions, like me, my friend. Where is going to be the events in Switzerland exactly? Dates, please. That is something
Yeah.
that we need. Here is a person here directly asking. That's why it's important for us. What is going to be? Where is going to be the events and dates? If you don't have today,
Yeah,
give me later on, and
no,
that
no,
way,
no. I can tell you. I can tell you. It's
because it's important.
yeah, I can tell you. It's 10th and 11th of June. Is that Saturday and Sunday?
Okay. Yeah, I have
So
it here. So, guys, like always, if you go to Facebook and we have a list in Facebook, there is the European events. There is most of the guys from Europe. They go there and they put all the events. We're going to put this event, and then I talk with you in private, and then you show me if you have any link that we can. How you guys is going to organize? Do you have any prices? How that works?
first, I tell you where it is. It will be in Flims Laax. Laax
Okay.
is a very big snowboard resort.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people should know about that, and yeah, it's there.
Okay.
And prices, we don't give money. We had just one wheel parts and stuff like that as for prize giving. Yeah,
No,
sponsored
no, no, no,
by.
no, no, no. What is the price for the
Aha,
each
the
person
fee
have
for
to
the
pay the
Oh,
ticket?
the ticket. Oh, I don't know yet.
Okay, that
Sorry.
is that event just for one wheeler riders, or is a mix of PVs? It's for all electric electro
Yeah.
or it's just for one wheelers? Because you have to specify everything, because that way the people don't go there and ride 300 kilometers and then you say that's just for one wheelers.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi Cosmo.
Now, at the moment, I think it's only for one wheelers. It's one wheel only, because we expect that maybe about 50 riders will come, and we don't have time and resources to do even more, like 100 races and different categories on 2 days. So because we also have the trick competition, we have the races, and we have qualifiers. We will do again like quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, and different categories already. So there's no.
I'm going to put you in a bad position, my friend, and it's going to be like this. It's going to be a maximal of tickets available, right?
That's possible, yeah.
Okay, because you talk about 50 persons, because that way
Yes.
the people can organize themselves. Second one, I'll ask is this: in this 2 days event is just going to be just races, or in this time, if there is people who'd like to come just for fun with his one wheel and just want to enjoy with the party with you guys, can they come or not? Or that is just for the people who's going to race? I have to put you.
Yeah, it's all okay. Just I'm not the boss of that event. I'm not the manager, and that I'm not. But I'm very close to him, and I hope he's not bad at me.
So then I put it like this, my friend. We're going to leave it that.
I can tell you. No, last thing I can tell. We have, as I said, we will have hopefully a second trail for free riding. We will have the race course. We will have the trick setup, and that will be awesome. The trick setup, believe me, because I'm doing the tricks there, and the setup, I make the setup. And we will have party. You can, we will have a DJ there, so it's for community. You can come, you can race, you can chill, you can drink, you can dance, whatever.
So is another question here. You're going to share it in the groups later on of one wheel, this event?
Yes,
or it's going to be okay. Yeah. So I just want to change because today we are here because of you, my friend, not because of the event.
Thank you.
That's why I would love to have the contact of the guys organizing, that he can come here and he can talk about the event. That is a very important thing. I think that will be the best way. Just let's change the subject. Let's go to you, my friend. First of all, my friend, this year, 2023, is going to be a big year. Do you think when you raced last year, when you raced with your Vesks, how was the reaction with the other guys? Because most of the guys was riding the normal one wheels. Was any discussion about that to separate the Vesk races with the normal one wheels?
I think it was not yet. Last year it wasn't like this because I came to Italy, and I just, like today, I just built it one day before, and I was there first time riding with my Vesk with 80 voltage battery, and that was the first time. And I had to tune it, I had to get it better and stuff like that. So, and it wasn't a race there, so the interest was very high, and they wanted to know, they wanted to try. It was like this, and then that was the race in Switzerland, and I was really good and fast, and I did win it. And then maybe they started to realize, okay, they followed me on Instagram, and they saw, okay, he's going faster every day, and I was preparing for the race for Belgium. I had to get used to that new speed. I was trying to get used to 25 miles per hour on trails and stuff like that. And then, some people, maybe said, okay, this might be unfair. He has a better one wheel. But for me, it was like, hey, you guys, you have XRs, you have GTs, and I come with the Vesk, and I work as hard as I can to get that working and to get it fast.
My friend, first of all, for the people out there, and they don't know you, I know that you are a fast rider and you love this sport, and it's not because of the vest that you win. I know that you are a guy who goes always to the limit. So I know lots of riders, and that I think that is. But I think that is going to be the discussion in the next years. Because do you think, for you as a rider, do you think is unfair, or you think that is fair for us to make different divisions? Then I'm going to make you another questions direct, because now is going to come a new one wheel in the market. It's going to be the float wheel. Do you think that we have to have 300 categories? The XR, float wheel, Vesk, or can we not?
No, for me, as a snowboarder, it was like, okay, I don't talk about the snowboard. I have my snowboard. It's my baby, and I love it. Yeah, okay. I had a snowboard for tricks and not for races. But if I wanted to race, I had to buy a snowboard that is good for racing. So if you want to be the best in racing, yeah, you need the power to race. And why not spend the money for that? I don't understand it. So if you come to the race with a pint, yeah, you won't win. It's just like that, yeah. So I don't like the different categories because if someone has a good, also maybe a CBXR battery and loves his XR, has the best rails and banks on it and the foot pad, the new tire. So, okay, it's your one wheel. You can race with that. Okay, it's cool. And maybe he's really fast because he knows how to ride it. Maybe he's faster than the other one with a brand new GT.
Yeah, that's why there is a question here. I think hello, my friends from France. I think he wants to make the record. There is a question here. I think is important. It's like what is the difference between a GT, a Vesc in kilometers per hour?
The difference.
What is the limit of one wheel? What is the limit of one wheel? Do you think there is a limit today? Because if I come, I think it's not real of what you show here. Because this video, I love this video from you because you put the people crazy.
Yes.
This one is good. If you guys don't see it, that is in the Instagram. I'm going to leave the link. That is not real, of course. That is
that is real.
Yes, that is real, but that is not real when you're going to ride. You're not going to 146 kilometers per hour.
Okay, it's 150 miles per hour.
Is it miles?
It's miles per hour. Yeah.
Do you think the one wheel can go with this battery for one? That is
no. I was just trying some new tunings there, and I was surprised by myself. But I had to come here, ride easy, and then show off.
But that is a great video. Put all the people insane. I think most of the groups of one wheel was insane with this video, my friend, because
they didn't believe it. They didn't believe it. But it was like this, yeah.
No. I know that the video is real, but I say riding 150 miles per hour.
No, that's not possible.
It's impossible. I know that the video is real. I know. Yeah. I just want to say hello to Vic. Vic is a guy who invest a lot in Vescs. I was with the opportunity to have him here on the live stream, and he has lots of. If you want to go there, I'm going to leave the link for his channel. Go there.
Yeah, I did met him in Belgium, and yeah.
He's a fantastic guy.
I know him, yeah.
He's a fantastic person, and we need more guys like this. And he's open source, guys. If you want, you go there and speak with him. He explain you. You can do everything yourself, or you can buy some parts from him. He's not selling nothing of parts, but if you want something, you can speak with him, and he help you, for sure.
Yeah, but let's go back to the speed question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was just a free spin this fast, but now the difference between XR, GT, and the Vesc is in the batteries. So it's easy to explain. Just look at the battery first. So it's 63 voltage battery in the XR, also CBXR and Stunt Pack, all these packs that work with the Future Motion XR are 63 voltage. Then you have the GT that comes with about 76 voltage. So it's a lot more. And they put it in to make it safer. So you have less chance to get a nosedive. But they still have to push back. I don't know. I've never ridden a GT at 20 miles per hour. I really don't know. But I think it comes around 18, 19 miles per hour. I don't know. Still early, but you can push through and get more speed, more speed, more speed. You can get 30 miles per hour with the GT, even more if you risk it. Yeah, but it's possible to ride 30 miles per hour. Now the difference with the Vesc is you can choose the voltage. You can go with just with the 63 voltage CBXR stunt pack. I have the stunt pack in my trick board, or I also set up one with the stock battery or with CBXR. And I was able to ride, I have to say in kilometers per hour, it was 38 kilometers per hour. And I'm always talking about riding on flat pavement. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No downhill. Downhill you can go faster. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But it was almost 40 kilometers per hour. That would be almost 25 miles per hour. Yeah. And you can set the pushback to the speed that you want. I can say, okay, I want it just at 20 miles per hour. I want the pushback. I can also say, let's give me the pushback at 50 miles per hour. And now with a stronger battery and with this kind of
What cells
Vesc,
are you using now?
yeah, I'm just telling you, with the Vesc that I'm using, it's a little Fokker, it's the limit at 84 voltage. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have 20 cells in parallel, so 84 voltage inside here.
What cells are you using? Moly cells?
Yeah, it's the Moly cell. I think it's the best.
700?
Yeah.
Okay. That is good.
Yeah.
That is very good. Because you don't lose the power.
No, you have full power, you have full torque. That's why it's called the torque pack.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have extreme torque. Actually, you have the same cells in the stunt pack, and that's why everybody was so surprised of my early tests that I was pushing up hills and riding super strong, and I was always telling, hey, it's too strong. I need to calm down the board. It's too aggressive. I want it softer, and yeah, it's because of the cell. Yeah. So the cells are. This cell, the Moly cell, is just super torquey. It gives you lots of amps, and that's for the torque for uphill or for fast starts and whatsoever. Yeah.
So I just want to put a video here from you because I think it's a good explanation because the rider is riding with you. I think he's with a normal one wheel in this race. Is that right?
He's on a XR. That was my first race with 80 voltage.
I just want to make from the beginning, guys, for you to understand. The guy on black is with a normal GT. XR.
Yeah.
And you are with the white, and you're going to see they're going to go a little yet uphill, and I think that is more the rider. And if that's why
I was struggling here uphill because the Vesc had the Vesc still had the nose dips.
Okay.
Maybe you know about it. That's why I wasn't able to push hard uphill.
But that was nice.
And I was surprised that he's so fast.
The guy was good.
Yeah, he was.
I think he was in the limit.
Yeah, he did just get the nose dive, but he saved it.
Yeah, he could not put it again together because he was in nosedive. If you see it in the beginning, and the guy was all the time. How is the sensation to ride?
It was for me. It was like, look, I'm in the pole position here. I don't go full risk because I know I'm in front, and then just on the last section and the final and on the deadline, I was just going full, and maybe this was about 28 miles per hour to the finish line here.
20 miles per hour. We are talking.
No, 28 miles.
Miles per hour is around 37 kilometers, 35, 36?
No, it's 44, 45.
44, okay. It's something like that. So that is fast. I think this race was fantastic. And I love this guy who comes in the back from you because he's with a normal... Yeah,
there are two GTs, an XR and the Vesc. And it's a tight race.
Yeah. That's why I like to see, and that was good. This was the best part, the two of you.
Yeah, I know, I know.
When
I
you see
was
the
so
guy,
surprised. I was so surprised that this is here.
when I see this, I say, "Oh, that is fun."
Yeah.
The guy don't want to let you win. So let's put it this way, my friend. Now that we are talking about that, uh, we see most of the race are in USA. Do you like to see a competition? Us in Europe, not me, but you and most of the good riders have the chance to go there and race against these guys there.
Yeah, well, I'm honest. I'm scared of that. I don't want to race against them. It's
Why
okay.
not?
But yeah,
I think you
yeah.
are. I think there's good guys here in Europe
I
riding.
know, but just I know myself. And when I stand next to a race next to all these guys, yeah, I still want to win, you know. So it's getting really dangerous. So yeah.
Kill Oswald. What you like more to ride? Where is more comfortable for you, my friend, to ride? Off road or the in street?
No, off road is much better. I'm so bored on the streets, and as soon I actually I ride slower on street than on the trail. As soon as I come to the trail, I start pushing and playing
Is
with the
more
trail.
soft when you fall.
No. It's mostly rocky here. Very rocky. All the trails. No, but it's just I'm start playing and I have fun, and on the street it's just okay. Yeah.
And how was the sensation to have the experience to make the video with this guy from USA? Is the Max is
With
a
Max.
crazy, yeah, he's a crazy guy. I think the two of you make a combination. That was, I think, was one of the best videos. Seeing the two of you putting that together, and I think that is so nice to see you having two different countries, and the two of you love the Vesc. I think you guys make the most propaganda of the Vesc around the world. And do you ever meet him in person or just telephone?
No, we just not even on the phone. We only texted to each other. But I know him from very long time. Even before I started with Vesc, I was in the same team from a one-wheel brand. We were in the same team, and that's when we met each other. And then I started with Vesc, and some of the pros, I mean, I guess lots of the pros from USA, they followed what I'm doing from the very first moment. I mean, it was more than a year ago, and already Max, Chris Richardson, Floaty McFly, I was in contact with all of them, and they were very interested in what I'm doing there with the Vesc. And I tried to get it better, and I tried to convince them. And Max was the first one who got into Vesc then. Yeah, and the
And
others
I think
got
that
the
was a
Vesc
good time.
too. Yeah.
So for the guys who like to have a set like you have there, first of all, because that is internet and is always the shit is like this. We are talking that is free propaganda, guys. We are not winning no money from nobody. We are just sharing for you community to know where you can reach. If a guy wants to have a Vesc like you have, where can they buy it? Which
Yeah,
person?
that's a very good question, and it's hard to answer it because that it's the hardest part to get a one wheel like this. So believe me, I waited a couple of months to get it, and I have the contacts everywhere. But I was using prototypes. So the box that I have here inside is a prototype box. The battery box that I had was a prototype, but now I have the original torque box, and you can get the torque box in the US. You can get it now, even at Float Life the Float Life, they have it now in the store. And in Europe, it's from onewheelrider.eu,
Okay.
Tor,
Yeah,
because
we're going
that's
to talk.
why it's the Tor.
We're
Yeah,
going to put it like this for you guys to understand it. Later on, I'm going to try that to give me all the links, and I'm going to put it here in a live,
yeah,
and you guys can reach this guys. That way, we're not going to lose here hours and hours to find
yeah,
the links. I'm going to leave. It's going to give the
yeah.
links, and then I'm going to put it there, and you guys can go and try to find it. Uh,
That's
uh,
better because it's a long story.
yeah, yeah. So putting this, how much do you think? Per, yeah, please,
Yeah.
please.
Not just because of the question where how can you get it? Now I'm uh, thinking about is it what is easier, what is best? Do you want to spend and the money and collect all the different parts? Okay, maybe you have already some of the of your favorite parts, and you only need two more parts to finish your perfect one wheel. And as you also mentioned before, the float wheel is coming from China, and yeah,
We're going to put it
I
here. I
mean
think
you have the same battery
I just
as
want to
I
put it.
have here. It's 84 voltage, the same cells. It's the same battery inside, and it's a Vesc in the front. And yeah, it's a motor that is stronger than the hypercar, but nobody has tested it yet. So we have to wait for some
To see it.
results
Yeah,
if it
perfect.
really is like that. But in the end, it would be nice to have one just like this. You only have to buy it and you have it. And here you have to spend
Glofalia.
time and you have to find everything. Yeah.
Uh, so first of all, I just want to say we was talking the two of us in private because of the float wheel. Nobody knows. Is everything is like always that comes from China. I know that the guy he makes the first one and he makes the second one. There is lots of questions. We're going to leave it. If anyone has the contact from this guy, I would like to have him here in live for us to make lots of questions because he don't have no email, he don't have no contact to leave it. I try to find him because I want to bring him here, but I want to make him some questions because it's important for all of us. Of course, if he's a new one wheel in town and is going to be good for the community, that is going to be Vesc float wheel, one wheel. If the float life comes with a new one, I think the more, the best for all of us. More batteries, the best for us. I think, like another person is saying, open source is the best choice, of course. Why is best? Can you explain for everybody who don't know what is the Vesc? Why is better for you, my friend? Because lots of people don't understand what is the Vesc. So
For me, it was the solution because I broke some controllers from the One Wheel XR and I didn't get new ones. So there is no store where I can buy just a new controller. And I would have bought 5 controllers when Future Motion would sell them. And I had no fear to do tricks because when the controller is broken, okay, easy, throw it away, take the next one. If they say give me $200, I would have made this, but it wasn't like this. So I found this alternative motor controller, and when I started, I had to tweak a lot to get it working how I wanted to work it. Yeah. But now it's working very good, and you can just, yeah, you need to do a bit of do it yourself. You can't expect that it's just perfect and you don't need to do anything, because I built some for my friends, and yeah, they also my friends, they said, okay, why is it not working? You said it's plug and play, but it's not plug and play. Yeah, okay, you still maybe have to do something, but in the end, I managed to get them all working and tweaking, and they liked it now. So for me, it's the good thing is it didn't break. In more than a year, it didn't break. Where before I did break every 3 months, I did break a controller. and now it holds up a year and more. So that's the biggest difference. And I can, if the button is broken, okay, I can buy a new button for 10 for 20 euro,
Yeah.
or I can, yeah, it's not
You
like 500 euro for everything.
and you don't have to ship it to America and wait 3 months
No,
to
yeah, you
repair it.
can get it. You can build it yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I make this like this question. How much money do you think for a guy who wants to build like this DIY
yeah,
one wheel? How much money do you think
yeah.
is going to
I
be?
made I made the parts list yesterday of this one because I wanted to know how much would it be. Yeah, and it's about 3,000 euro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
just
yeah,
like this. But then later, then I said, okay, but for the GT, you
you
pay
pay the
how much?
same.
You pay 2,700 or something, maybe,
Yeah.
and then you buy the other rails, the other tire, the other footbed, and
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. You have to pay
So
everything. That's why I'm asking you that how much that. And here, don't forget one thing, guys. We are paying the price that the product you want to buy it. That is DIY, make yourself. You can choose all the parts that you think is going to be perfect for you, and you're going to have your beautiful or your stylish machine. Like me, I have mine here. I can show it to you guys. Just a second. This is mine. And I'm always trying to change. Like me, I have the new ones that the guy's using, and I have magnetics. I created something like this, and
yeah, cool.
it's good. And it's from a guy from Europe. Most of the things. And give me just a second. And of course, it's more expensive than the normal one wheel, but
Yeah,
it's perfect for me. And I love my. But I have a problem. That is, most of the guys don't tell, and I think that is the problem. What we have in a one wheels is for big guys. Uh, the weight, my friends. If you have a normal one wheel, if you go uphill, is going to always shut. It's going to say, okay, that is enough. Too much weight. I'm going to stop. With the Vesc, that is not going to happen. Of course, that comes in what batteries do you have inside, what voltages do you have. That is not going to happen like that. In a one wheel, normally, you are all the time carrying your board because you are way a guy, heavy guy, and the one wheel is going to say, no, that is not for me. Is right or not, my friend?
yeah, that's right. I built one for a friend. He weighs 100 kilogram, and he was happy with he's riding with a CBXR, and yeah, he loves it. It's even better with the CBXR now because you can just a bit uh, open the limit, and but he will go 84 voltage too. Yeah.
My friend, there is some questions here. Maybe you're going to say some of them. Maybe I'm going to say, where is the best place here in Europe to controllers, rails, access, etc. in Europe to buy it?
Yeah, in Europe you have to go to customwheel.shop.
Yeah.
That's in the Netherlands. It's Victor, and Victor made the very first controller for me. I did get it from him. Now I just buy the do-it-yourself kits from him, and I can build the controllers. I did some about 10. I built 10 controllers, and I sold it. But I don't do it anymore because then they come back to me and say this is not working, and
Yeah, yeah. Then you have the problem. He's not the guy who's.
yeah.
I just want to say, me,
So just
yeah, yeah,
if you
please.
if you're from Switzerland, you can ask me, you can hit me up, and you can come to my house, and I make it for you, and we can take a ride together, and then you go and you are happy. Yeah?
Yeah, that is good. I just want to say that this, and if you guys want, there is a guy in Austria. He makes some parts. Is the 4820? Is Oliver 4820 obligatory?
Yeah. I have
And
this. I have these parts from him.
yes,
It,
yes,
it's
it's the
similar
same.
to yours. It's similar to
It's the
yours,
same
but
one. It's
magnet.
from the same person. The only thing I put it,
Ah, you
you
have magnetic.
yes, I
Okay.
put it myself. I put it
Ah, okay.
myself, and I can share
Yeah,
it to
nice.
you.
Yeah,
I can send you, and you can make it yourself. For
yeah,
me, it
that's
was
cool.
just an option because
Yeah,
I was with this, and I was home. I have 4 or 5 of this, and I
yeah,
say, why not try to do one? And I make it. It works. That's the way I put for the community free. Everybody can make themselves. Uh, but the Oliver, he tell me that is the important thing. When you have so small like this and you have magnetics, you have to be careful because if that goes out and sticks on the tire, maybe you're going to have a nosedive. Maybe with me don't happen, but maybe it can happen. He has
yeah.
right for. That's why you don't sell it with magnetic.
Yes, yeah.
That's why we have to think in your safety. For me, it's okay, but for you, you have to be careful. I'm a little crazy. So now coming to the end of this, I want to know from you as a rider, what footpaths do you love more?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you which parts that are still future motion parts. It's the footpad. It's a future motion footpad on the front and on the rear. It's a future motion footpad, and I also bought on the other side. I have this cap here. It's also future motion, and of course the screws. I love the white warranty screws. They are
Yeah,
still
Richard.
here. Yeah,
So what tire do you love more, my friend? Because there is 300 tires out there.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I love the Who's Your Whisper.
Slick
Um,
tire?
yeah, the Slick, the Whisper,
You have
and
the same like me. I have the same one.
I ride it on street and on trails. I just love it. And but I have a different one for tricks. For trick riding, I have the Hoosier, um, also Hoosier Slick, but it's the one with the hard compound. It's 30D, or I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
they call it, but it's a hard compound because it's not that soft. It doesn't grip that much when you slide. So
Mm-hmm.
I have another tire there. I also have the Enduro from the Float Life.
Is that
And
good tire?
yeah, it's also good. I had it on my Superflux. First I had the Enduro on the Superflux motor here, and boy, it felt so super solid. When I was riding 25 miles per hour, it was so comfortable.
Yeah, that is
Really,
good.
it's like on tracks,
Okay.
but and also
But
on a
uh, but uh,
trail.
but, but it's like
It really it dumps all the roots. I just could ride like there was nothing. Like usually I go like this, but with the enduro and the soft psi, just
but the
over it.
question is like this. Do you
Yeah,
think
so,
that is
sorry,
the
I have 3 tires.
yeah, but for you, my friend, you
Yeah.
what you think this enduro from? Do you think that is the best option for us to go off road, or don't you think that is more for street and maybe soft trails, the enduro, or you think that is very good to go and race trails? The
I think it's very good for trails. Really,
okay,
I just don't like it because for street or for tricks, I wouldn't take the enduro because I don't like it when you feel the how do you call the threaded tire. I feel it on my feet and I hear it and when I'm
yeah, it's
sliding. I
okay,
hear it, and
yeah,
that's why I like the whisper because you don't hear it.
because
And
it's
that
slick.
yeah, it's very important for me. But
So
on trails, it's perfect. Really, I have to say, it's really, really good.
So now we are going to change for a very important thing. what you love more to do, tricks, racing, because you are a very specialist guy with tricks. You do stuff with the tricks that most of the guys love to do it, like you do it. What is what amazes you to make them? Because you do lots of stuff. You are always training. How many times do you train? How is that? Tell us a little about that for us, just
Yeah.
to know a little more. Because
Okay. Yeah, that's just writing. That's
yeah,
just
that, yeah,
proving
yeah.
me.
I'm just.
Yeah, you see.
This is a pint.
That's on a pint Vesk.
Yeah.
I just first test with the pint with a Vesk in it, and yeah, it works. So what you see here, yeah, that was a fun session, all icy. Um,
This one I say, you don't damage yourself, my friend, because most of the time you don't use no protections. I'm always asking. Okay,
Yeah.
you live in Switzerland. Switzerland is you are used to this type of weather, but this is you are crazy to ride this. Again, that is very sleepy.
Yeah, it was all over icy. I was for this trick. I was. It took me 45 minutes for the last trick because the in run was icy, the top where I jumped in was icy, and the landing was icy. So it was super hard. Yeah, but that's the challenge I love. Yeah. So if I get 3 or 4 tricks in a session, I'm happy. I always try to challenge me, and yeah.
Where you live, my friend, there is more one-wheel riders, or is you always alone?
Yeah, I live in Liechtenstein.
Uh huh.
It's a small country, but we
That's
have
perfect.
also other riders. I met the riders from the Swiss One Way Club, and yeah, sometimes we make some small group rides, maybe every 2 months or so, maybe like that. Most of the time I'm just alone, but my wife is also riding, and my kids are also riding one wheel. So we start doing group rides, family group rides now. And actually, my wife is very good. She also learned to slide and bonk and did some drops and lip tricks. And she rides also 20 miles per hour. So yeah, that's
That
really
is
cool. Yeah,
that is the good thing is the older
yeah,
family is together with you. So first of all, I want to say in the name of the community, my friend, I think it's important for us to say you are a fantastic rider, and we met today to have this talk. I think the first time I see you riding, I was like seeing your videos. I was like, this guy is crazy, and then I was seeing you doing the tricks with no protections, and I was like, what did this guy is doing? And then when I start to see you in snow, in rain, in everything, riding with your one wheel, I was asking myself, we need more persons like you in Europe. Because you are not damaging nobody. Doing tricks, I think, is fun. It's like guys doing with skateboards, guys doing with bikes or something like that. I think that is a sport that you are helping maybe the young future generation to see the one wheel as not just to race, but to make tricks and make lots of different stuff. And we have a par people doing that now is growing more and more and more, and we are seeing that the one wheel is not just racing, is more than that. You can do
yeah.
lots of stuff. But I'm going to put you, because we are coming to 1 hour, and I want to make this big. Do you think that the GT first of all, the GT, for me, in my opinion, that don't have nothing to do with the XR. I think the XR is very sad that we don't have it anymore in a one wheel, and the good thing is we have it DIY. That way we can do it. Do you think the GT is going to be so good like was the XR or closer, like for tricks and stuff like that.
No, 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 it's not possible.
Yes.
Because, no, it's not possible. For tricks, it's much better to go Vesc and to go do it yourself because you don't want to have it. I don't want to, I can do tricks with this. I did also tricks with 84-volt battery, but it's heavy. It's just much heavier, the board. So you want a lightweight board. You don't have to go 30 kilometers range because you just have your spot, you do your tricks. So that's the GT. Of course, you can do the tricks with the GT. And they come with new rails, with new footpads. They make it better and better, but I will never have one. So that's for sure. That's for sure.
And
I,
yeah, please.
I just didn't. I don't feel comfortable on a GT, and I don't have to try it because I love my one wheels, and yeah, who cares? So
Yeah, that's why. But then I have another question because you make lots of tricks. You don't need to use the fly fins on your board. The fly fins on. I
I
never see you use that.
yeah, I did use it. I did also jumps and slides with the flight fins, but yeah, it's just too exhausting to jump for like I want to do one trick or two or three, and I'm always jumping, and because I want to make crazy tricks also when I use flight fins, so tricks that are not possible without flight fins. So I want to jump up somewhere and want to do 180s or something like that. And it's so super exhausting to jump for 15 minutes, always, no, next try. You always sweating.
So, my friend, we
So
are
I
coming.
I don't want to use fins anymore because I like the easy tricks. That's what you all said about me when you think I'm doing this and this and this. I don't do it actually all the time at the highest level, and I don't go full send all the time. Also, this line, it was very technical, it was difficult, but it was not dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
So it's very technical, and I like this stuff. I don't want to send it like 5 meter jumps, and obviously I could do it, but that's the risk is too high for me. So I like to do some different difficult tricks, and that's a challenge for me. And I don't want to go, as I said in the beginning, I don't want to ride 50 or 60 kilometers per hour. I'm I like it cruising, and I like these easy tricks that are technical but not dangerous.
Okay. That's why I ask you because I think you love to make tricks. You have lots of good tricks, and I think you are. I think you are a battle with yourself to improve the tricks and create it, new ones.
Yeah, I love to create. Yeah, yeah.
That you can put your name and you put it there. Okay, this one was me who made it. My friend, I don't want to make this interview very big. First of all, I want to say maybe we're going to see us in Switzerland. I would like
Yeah.
to go there and visit you guys. I hope that in Italy is going to be this event this year again. I'm very sad that in Belgium is not going to happen. We need more events. I hope that the guys from USA they come and visit us and support us in Europe. Another thing, I would love to see your country be legal. And like me, I live in Germany. I come from Portugal. Portugal is so beautiful to ride, and you don't have no problem with police and nothing like that. But then you come to Germany, and you cannot do nothing. You always have to hide yourself. That's why I would love to see you guys legal, and I hope that your events comes bigger and bigger. the only thing I will ask to you is send me all the links for what you're going to put in this, what is inside of this
Yeah,
Vesk. And the second one is give me the contact of the
race.
guy who's going for the race for us to share. Don't forget, lots of guys who come here to this lives, they're going to want to know, and that way you can have more persons there. And believe me, most of the one-wheeler riders here, they are always very sad that they don't have more events. And you having in Switzerland 2 events, my friend, that is a bless for all of us, because then we have more places to go. And that is the way. And that when you can explain how many riders can we have, how many, if the guy can come here to the live and explain how he's going to work the event, will be perfect. For
Yeah,
you,
I will meet him this weekend. I will tell
yeah,
him.
give me my name, please, my friend, and he contact
Yeah.
me, and I put him in a live when you have everything together that we can put and help the community to know. We don't need to make a big video, just giving the information, and then that we can share with everyone. Because like always, I tell, this channel here is just to help the community, nothing else more. Do we forget something, my friend? Do you have anything that do you think there is anything that we have forget to talk about it?
Oh, I think we said it all.
Okay.
Maybe not everything, but a
But I'm
lot.
going to make you a question then. Do you think
Yeah.
we need more? Okay, please.
Yeah, just because you said you want to see me there, or I will definitely go to Italy again. I was there 2 times at the Float Italia events, and I also met them in Milano. And,
Yeah, that's
but
good.
they should also come visit me. They know where I live. But we will come to Italy definitely. Yeah.
So in Germany is something happening. I'm trying to create a big event. I cannot tell because the big problem, it maybe cannot work because they are very strict here in Germany to give you the opportunity. But I'm trying to create a big event that is going to be 3 days. But I cannot give you guarantees because in the last 2 years I try it and they always say no. So, but if it happens, it's going to be an event that we want to bring more than 1,000 riders here. That means it's going to be like, aber we will see. When I have everything, I tell you guys. We want to make like the apocalypse of Europe of PVs. We will see. But now, just going to the last question, because you have a wife who rides and you have the kids who ride. Do you think in the events from One Wheel in Europe, we need to make races and the competition for kids and ladies, that way we can have more of this category inside riding?
Yeah, that's what we did last year in Switzerland already. We had the categories not split in the one wheels, but split in men, ladies, and the kids were riding
For fun.
in the same, in the same, with the man in the man category. But I think we will add kids division this year, but definitely ladies and men, because I want to see that. I don't care if someone comes with a Pint XR GT Vesk or whatever. I want to see them racing. Yeah.
That is the important thing. So, guys, I just want to say to all of you, thank you for coming. I'm going to leave the links from him. I think you have to go there, subscribe. He brings lots in the table. I think he's changing for all of us the way of seeing the one wheel. There is more there. And we are growing now with this vest, with the float wheel. I hope that works with this guy in China. I think there is lots of options there, and I know that there is lots of creative guys doing lots of crazy stuff for all of us. The money is going to go away from all of us because it's parts and parts and parts. But I think that is good for all of us, for the community to have options, not be stuck to a company like Future Emotion, because Future Emotion was like stopping all of us. I think that is unfair, and I think that was a good option for all of us to have. I thank you so much for you doing what you are doing for the community. I think you have lots of fun, but I know that you are bringing new stuff for all of us that we can choose.
I want to talk about something.
Yeah, please.
In addition, because I wanted to talk about Thor, the one-wheel rider. So it's Igor. Maybe you know. I'm sure you know him, Igor, and he was the first guy who told me about the Vesc, and then I'm come like his pro rider, and that's why he sponsored me some stuff. But what I really love about the work together with him is that I have ideas and I am creative and I can tell him and he tries to produce something like that. So we made the slide boxes, for example, and now we are working on a bonk to jump with the one wheel. And they are both, I made them, or it's my idea, and he produces it now. So that's what I really love, and I hope that I can also do more in this way, like have some parts that I really would like to have and talk with him, and then we come together and maybe we have a solution, a product here in Europe too. So that's really another thing that I like about the one wheel. Not only the one wheel itself, but also, as I'm doing tricks, I want ramps, slides, and all the stuff. And I don't want to buy everything from USA.
Yeah, my friends, I just want to say, first of all, my friend, I think you are amazing. I just want to say thank you to everybody's now saying thank you for me and for you to coming here and sharing to everybody. I think that is very good. I just want to share something here because we're going to have here in a broadcast tomorrow is going to come here 3 guys. There was the 3 of them. There was in the beginning of one wheeling in Portugal in the event from Fabio. You race against Fabio in the event. Fabio is a fantastic guy, and these 3 guys, they're going to come here. All of the 3 of them, they begin not so long and they are in love, and I think they're going to share the experience was for them to have not so many miles in a one wheel and going to this tour in Portugal of 4 days. And I think it's going to be fantastic to see the 3 of them here. 3 different styles of ridings, one with a pint, one with the XR, and the other one with the GT. And there was the 3 of them in the event, and I think that was a fantastic event with them. And they bring lots of fun, and that's what is a community. Coming together, showing respect and enjoying. And these guys with not so many miles of riding, they stand up for 4 days riding close to 300 kilometers, and they was there to having fun. For you, my friend, I will tell you thank you so much. Enjoy it and don't lose the contact, and we will share your event or the event from you guys in Switzerland, and I think that way you're going to have more and more riders, and I hope that your event comes bigger and bigger every year. That way it's going to be good for all the one wheel community. I leave, like always, the last words for you and for the community is for you, my friend.
Okay, thank you for having me here. It was really nice to talk about everything, and I want to see everybody who's watching me right now. I want to ride with you. That's all I can say.
We want to ride with all of you, my friend. Thank you so much, and guys, don't forget, come tomorrow to see these 3 young guys. One of them is now having, I think he fall about 3 days, but he's going to be here. He's going to come and see us. For everybody, thank you, and